Live from Arlington, Texas, we've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Los Angeles taking on New York. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Mackenzie Gore. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ozzie Albies leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Makes the catch for the out. And a quick out, number one. The batter now will be Will Smith. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Gore measures 6 feet 2 inches, 195 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Zips it across, 2 up, 2 down. Digging in, Mark McGwire.
The designated hitter, Mark McGwire.
First pitch is in the dirt. 2 out, space is empty. Just missed.
2-0.
The pit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And it hits the fence. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And the lefty with the 0-1. Swings through that.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, left side. Meisner makes his way towards it. Drops into the glove. And that is that.
Let me start by saying, which one of y'all are ready to put in that work? Everybody stop playing. You ain't ever been able to put a bit of your...
Back here with my pal Singy. And pitching in this game, Andrew Painter.
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Sosa makes a nice running catch. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Stargell pulls it down, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Willie Stargell. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
On the ground to short. Jump throw. On the money. Oh. Nice play.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. That one catches the zone. 0-1. No score here in the second. And that skips into dirt. And it is 2-1.
Ball in.
And it's fouled away.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Mantle pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Now here is Sammy Sosa. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses.
That's ball 2.
And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just...
Oh, that's a strikeout. And back in Arlington, bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Painter back to work. That one at triple digits.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Stays alive. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws, got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Next to hit, Cameron Meisner. Well struck, right field. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike 1. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Wade Boggs now. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. On the ground. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. So up next, Derek Jeter.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fought off foul. Jeter tracking that one as it misses the zone for a ball. The shortstop takes the ball. Over to Goldie. And that quickly 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses.
1-0. Ball 2.
Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
2-1.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed
Two
there.
balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Two outs. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages
That's
working
inside.
on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just
one ball,
not
1
able to
strike.
catch up to that velocity.
Mantle under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back at Globe Life Field as we go to the last of the third, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Bilsigi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade.
He's out.
It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
The throw to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Gordon, the base runner at first with 1 out. Runner on the go. This one in the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Runner goes again. That one hit to right. Sosa. And it's caught for the out. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1's the count.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Runner takes off for third. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Mark McGwire. McGwire, 36 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. He caught it behind his back. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. And now the first baseman, Babe Ruth. One out, base is empty. Outside low, and the count even 1-1. And there's a ball.
Inside.
Gordon zips it to first, and a couple of quick outs. Now the left fielder, Willie Stargell.
Oh, but we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
0-1's the count.
In the air, left field, down the line. He's got it, and that's the third out. Back in Arlington, it's Aaron Judge now. And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Quickly in an
ball, 2
0-2
strikes.
count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now Carson Kelly. Fly to left his first time. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Stepping in, Anthony Volpe. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's
But
the
this
count.
guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elites.
Over to Ruth, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. Gore back to work. That one fouled off. 0-1 now. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Tatis really on his horse for it. And he makes the catch. And there's one away. And here is Sosa to the plate. That misses. And that's ball 1. Swings through that one.
1-1.
And a breaking ball misses outside. And a foul ball. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Next to hit, Wade Boggs. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Inside,
And
ball
that's
2.
off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. That catches the corner. And that one handled. Here's the tag, and he's out. That's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Cameron Meisner. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, these players, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
This one smashed down the right field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And here is Mickey Mantle to first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. In the dirt, blocked.
0-1
Nothing happening on the bases, though.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
In the dirt.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Alex Gordon. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Double steal. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He scores to tie it up. Back at Globe Life Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Leading off, Derek Jeter. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 1 for 2. And he chases a high fastball there.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second. Way high there. 1-1. Strike on the inside corner.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
That one missed. With the go-ahead run standing at second. And we're at the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's the DH, Mark McGwire. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit right side. McNeil gets it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Well, we go bottom 6. Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Back to the top of the lineup. Here is Goldschmidt. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a foul ball. Strike 2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Here is Aaron Judge.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
In the dirt.
0-1's the count.
And the 0-1. Judge on the run. And right back to the mound. Throws to first. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Babe Ruth. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right. Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Willie Stargell getting ready to hit. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Now back to the center field,
Mickey Mantle. The next to hit, outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Late swing, fouled off. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One down. And the batter now, Sammy Sosa. That clips the corner. Hader, in his 8th season, he features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone. Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Well,
Misses off the plate, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here is Derek Jeter. He was late there, strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Sosa at second, Boggs at first, 1 gone. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. Swings and misses. And that's strike two.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
That one carrying. Oh, that ball was crushed. A soaring shot to center. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Wastes no time there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now 2-0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That's a little bit low. That one at triple digits.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now, Anthony Volpe. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And now Cameron Meisner. There's the strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's got his second double of the game.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow.
Jimmy Garcia comes on now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Runner at second here, one gone. And that one fouled off. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe. 2 on, 1 out. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Jeter tossed to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, a hitter knows that if he can beat out the back end of this double play, that runner from third is going to score. That's an RBI. You help your team and you keep the line moving. Really good job right there.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Throw. Save. Comes up empty.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to...
Runner on the go again. On the ground to first. Takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back in Arlington, we're at the top of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Babe Ruth. Swing and a miss. Chapman, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter, to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
And now, Willie Stargell, 1 for 3. And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the two roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy can find strike one right away when he comes in.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Mickey Mantle. He's already homered in this game. A little out front there as he swings through it. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that's in the dirt. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Garcia back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
There's the swing and a miss.
0-2.
And they'll do it again. Out to short, Jeter. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Comes up empty. That's strike
No
2.
balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Smith down to first. Out on the drop, 3rd strike. 2 gone. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And a strike. Left field. Stargell has it sized up. And that is that. Back at Globe Life Field. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the right fielder. Sammy Sosa. Whoa, they threw that one behind him.
That's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Down the 3rd baseman, Wade Boggs. There's your strike. 95 of that one. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now it's going to be Derek Jeter. McNeil on his horse. Reaching down, makes the catch. And now it's going to be Ozzie Albies. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Boggs, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's down and in. Fouls one off. 2-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Throw into third. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back.
And that'll do it. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now here is Carson Kelly. Out to short. Sends it across to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. So digging in, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. So they're down to their final out. And now here is Cameron Meisner. Swinging a foul straight back. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And first offering is fouled off. Meisner leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner on the go. Ground ball, and this should do it. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Two aboard, 2 outs. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time ball game, and the strikeout ends it.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.